based solely on that, and also the fact that Cincinnati's kind of on this line right now. I'm going to call that upset, if you will. It's not really. So, we'll see. Decent Friday night entertainment for you. Let's jump into some Saturday games, though. All right. Out to the Pac-12, USC at Arizona. Arizona starting to find their way a little bit under the rod, starting to get points. USC trying to work their way back into attention. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking USC, but I don't think it'll be as big a blowout. I'm actually more interested in the point spread, about 7.5 games. USC's defense is more. They can't stop it. They're going to throw it. Arizona also does not have it. USC has put up points. I just don't see Arizona winning this one, but I do see this being a shootout. We could even see another shootout.
Yeah, I don't know if I go quite that far, but Arizona picking up steam. Washington kind of backsliding a little bit. Had some close losses. Oregon State team has been very impressive. But the thing that sticks out to me is 49-0 loss to Oregon. Makes it really tough for me to pick them against the USC team that I feel like is closer to Oregon than they are to any of those other teams. I had a lot of hard work to go USC, but then I don't know the
So I'm going to go with the We'll see.
Let's go to the next game. Surprise teams from this year, if you will. Once again, way into the Big Ten this week. It's a Kansas State team that eliminates the Doubters.
I don't know who the Doubters are at this point because they have matched every competition that they've thrown this year. They've looked impressively with it. West Virginia extremely impressive. They beat an Iowa State team who was supposed to come in, or they were supposed to go in and lose the game. They're not a flashy team. Turn the ball over, play great defense. I've been impressed with them, so I'm going to have to go with Kansas State and stick with the old geezer at coach.
Yeah, see, I'm about to Red. And I think it's just subconsciously me wishing that Tommy Tuberville would be off because something in the leader and screwed up in that game. But I watched Texas Tech and TCU go into a couple overtimes last week, and even after seeing that, I realized that Texas Tech is not that great of a team. But the defense has been solid.
Here's my biggest stat that I've seen. Kansas State thrown 2 interceptions all year. They do not turn the football over. In the big defenses that they played, one of them being Northwestern State, they threw one. Texas Tech threw 1 interception. Against Iowa State, one of the tougher defenses they played, they threw 2. Against Oklahoma, they threw 3. And against the awful West Virginia defense, Texas Tech turned the ball 9 times for me to pick them in this one.
State and Penn State, pretty clearly the 2 best teams in the Big Ten right now, which
don't matter.
Is just maddening because neither of them are that good.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know what to think in this one. If you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Ohio State hands down. But Braxton Miller went out of the game last week with concussion-like symptoms. He is set to play this weekend, but I'm still always nervous about how long a guy is going to stay in the game if he takes another big hit, and if he's going to be as effective as he has been. Penn State to me, though, I just don't understand how they've been as good as they've been this year.
Well, they're not being good. The reason they've been as good as they have been this year is because the teams they've won against are Navy, Temple, Illinois, Northwestern, and Iowa. They still have not played a team yet. So I think in this Ohio State game they get crushed. Ohio State's going to win by at least 2 touchdowns.
By the way, Penn State, I really am concerned about Braxton Miller. It's that close.
But even when he came out, the backup quarterback led them to victory against the Purdue team, who was
yeah, but it's Purdue. I mean, come on.
it was Purdue, but Purdue was whooping them before then.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just feeling like Penn State deserves something good.
Okay.
So we'll just go with that kind of pick here. I'm probably going to come back with Red Knights. Let's move on to the, as we say on the program, so-called game of the week. Notre Dame, Oklahoma. A lot of people that I've talked to just really wishing and hoping that Notre Dame will be exposed this week.
I think they will. Oklahoma runs the offense. They have found their rhythm at this point. They're putting up tons of numbers on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense still hasn't found their dominating fashion like they should have, but they're going to do what they need to do. Notre Dame gets destroyed. I'm going to say about 21. I hope they do.
Yeah, Notre Dame, if they get into a shootout in this game, they can't win. Look at that. Their defense has been carrying them this year. They still are mired somewhat in a quarterback controversy with Evan Golson and Tommy Williams. Golson's not really healthy at this point, so you probably see both of those guys in there. But really, Oklahoma is the first team that Notre Dame has faced that has multiple offensive weapons. You have Landry Jones, who's kind of got an early season pump. Damian Williams, backs recently at Oklahoma. And another thing to look at with Oklahoma is they very rarely lose at home. I think they had a big streak going. They lost that early this year against Kansas State, but they're still very good at Sooner Land.
They are. They didn't lose by much. Good Kansas State. We're finding out now, but they only lost by 5. Notre Dame, not that impressive for me. You won by 3 against the Mormons, so you will not get my respect.
Yeah, so we'll go with Oklahoma there as well. Let's recap the Big Ten here for you very quickly. Sadly, both of us take Texas A&M over Argentine. Both of us take Alabama over Mississippi State. It's a little bit overmatched. Both of us with Ole Miss over Arkansas. Both with South Carolina over Tennessee. And both with Florida over Georgia. So we're all square on the SEC slate this week. But we're going to start to diverge a little bit here. I'm going to take Cincinnati over Louisville in that Friday night tilt there.
That one's tough for me.
It's a tough emotional pick for you.
It is.
Both of us go with USC over Arizona. Once again, going with big game Tommy, Texas Tech. State in that matchup, top 25 team.
You don't.
Ohio State, Penn State. David still jumping on the Buckeye bandwagon, thinking they get a big victory. I think Penn State might get one out.
Not so much the Buckeye bandwagon.
I wouldn't want to go with Penn State.
And moving on.
So the defensive comment, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, but I feel comfortable with
Big victory. Hopefully, it's the biggest victory of the year.
yeah, so let's see how that one goes.
If Oklahoma can figure out a way to score 100, I hope they do.
We're going to take another real quick break, come back, talk about a few odds and coverage. So stick around. We'll be right back. Like we often do, we're going to do the last 3 minutes of some baseball talk. How about that?
You gotta love how baseball can be. And then we talk about college football all the rest of the show, but a lot of interesting stories in baseball. The Cardinals had a 3-1 lead on the Giants in the division series, blew it.
Jokes.
The Tigers looked great. It looked like they were even let the Giants win the game. They had a Cy Young winner, MVP, guy who's all that been the best pitcher in baseball all year on the mound. The lineup seems to have heated up. Guys who The Giants have a player, Pablo Sandoval, or what people know him, Panda, 3 home runs last night. Verlander got roughed up. The Tigers' offense didn't really do anything into the 7th inning against Barry Zito, who hasn't been relevant since 2004. So you never know what to expect in baseball.
But see, that's why you play a 7-game series. This just further cements our point that the 1-game wild card playoff is something.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You just never know what's going to happen.
You don't have a clue. And so we have to say goodbye to Andy's Cardinals.
They really overachieved.
They did.
After losing Albert Pujols, I've never
And Cardinals have been saying already, don't expect to see some of the same faces back. Kyle Loesch, a 17-game winner, probably going to get traded.
Well, some of those guys are getting a little bit older. They made a smart move, I think, with Albert Pujols.
Lance Berkman is probably
I think he's probably going to retire. He had some pretty significant injury problems. But, yeah, I mean, they're kind of a franchise that needs to start over. Like the done a couple of years ago. Younger guys, some newer pieces. I think
they are. The Cardinals are younger. They've got Steve coming in. I'm impressed with their farm system and just their mentality when the playoffs come around. I mean,
they know how to win playoff games.
They do. That's impressive. Even with the coach and big players gone, they still find a way to win.
Yeah, so definitely overachieving there.
And real quick before we leave, we're going to end on this story. Alex Rodriguez got ditched in the ALCS and apparently wrote a note to a girl on a baseball and had a bad boy and sent it to him. So flirting during the ALCS and he got ditched. Are you for it or against it?
I mean, it's the Yankees. It's par for the course, right? There's always some drama going on there like that.
There is. So I think it's you can't forgive that kind of action. But he's going to be there. He's got a no-trade contract until 2017. He used to in New York.
Thankfully, we're